Good afternoon. This is Dr. Danielle of Emotional Physical Therapy, and welcome to day 39 of turning our passivity into our passion about our purpose. And staying along that birth theme, thinking about how once we've given birth, we're looking at that bundle of joy, and immediately we are overwhelmed by the sense of responsibility for this new baby, this new little person that we must nurture into self-sufficient adults. We have such high hopes for that baby. And yet in that moment when we're looking down at that scrunched up little raisin looking thing, we begin to doubt ourselves that if we are qualified to do this job. And yes, the answer is yes. But when we give birth to our purpose, really, we're giving birth to ourselves. You see, what has kept us passive and what has kept us in the process of avoiding being passionate about our purpose is that doubt that our purpose is enough to take care of us. That we have to somehow have a backup plan because that purpose can't possibly be enough. And just got a shout out, okay? That's okay. I'm going to keep on going. As I was saying, we doubt whether or not our purpose is enough to sustain us. And when we doubt whether or not our purpose is enough to sustain us, that's when we believe in failure. And that we believe that our purpose, instead of sustaining us, will ultimately disappoint us. So we do not even begin the process of getting pregnant with it, number one, even though we already carry that seed. And number two, we want to substitute. We'll look for everything and anything and everybody in which to place our energies. You see, think about this. The only times that you have actually failed have been the times when you failed to commit to your heart, to you. Think about it. Those are the only times that you failed because you knew when you did not commit to yourself, you knew that you were going to be disappointed. And it's so much easier, we think, our ego mind tells us, well, it's easier to stay in a mode of condemning ourselves for being failures and for experiencing disappointment and expecting disappointment than it is to risk everything and believe that our purpose is enough to sustain us. But you've given birth to it now. This is day 39. This is day 39. You have already given birth to your purpose. So, you can't just up and say, I'm going to give up. Because you know what? You have come entirely too far now. Remember yesterday, I talked about how, yes, you can abort your purpose. You can place it up for adoption. But you always come back to that seed of purpose because it's what you were created with and what you were allowed to come to the planet for. So here on this 39th day, you've already given birth. Stay tuned. I'm doing a bonus tomorrow on Saturday. And it's a bonus because it's a Saturday, but it is day 40. So you be blessed and you nurture that baby purpose, that infant that is already complete. All the organs are intact, the brains, everything is there. All that requires is the energy that you have, the energy that you've been expending in other places. Now, take care of that baby. See you tomorrow. This has been Dr. Danielle Mincy White of Emotional Physical Therapy here on Friday, July 25th, 2014. Day 39 of that 40-day journey from being passive to passionate about our purpose.